They make bad look oh so good.
Here goes the neighborhood.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 anti-heroes from television.
Hey, honey, not that I mind having this conversation for the 73rd time this week, but can we do it maybe when Daddy's balls don't ache so much?
For this list, we've chosen unethical TV show protagonists who make bad choices and do bad things, usually with selfish motives, but somehow we cheer them on time and time again.
Do tell.
Number 10. Jackson Jax Teller, Sons of Anarchy. Haunted by his late father's plans for the Sons of Anarchy motorcycle club, Redwood Original, Jax advances from vice to president of the charming California branch. To keep his Sam Crow family safe, he plays by his own rules, but struggles with the moral implications of his ruthless actions.
Once a biker slut, always a...
Maybe it's his fathering skills, his twisted vigilante justice, or his biker clothes, but Jax is just a guy we can root for.
You can't sit in this chair without being a savage. I know. You don't know shit.
Number 9. Jack Bauer, 24.
Are you out of your mind? You want to find this bomb? This is what it's gonna take. Killing a witness. That's the problem with people like you, George. You want results, but you never want to get your hands dirty. I'd start rolling up your sleeves.
What this CTU agent hasn't endured in the name of justice. Consistently painted as the best weapon in the US government's arsenal, Bauer isn't afraid to get his hands dirty, whether that means murdering a coworker, doing drugs, or torturing prisoners. We may not always agree with his methods, but Jack Bauer will always do what it takes to keep America safe. He gives you his word. Number 8. Nicholas Brody, Homeland. Kept for years as an Al-Qaeda prisoner,
I'm an American.
this Marine earns a hero's welcome upon his return to America. It's easy to empathize with Brody's fight for normalcy, that is, until it's revealed he may or may not have been turned by the terrorists and convinced to attack his homeland. And that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to his bad deeds. Villain? Hero? Anti-hero? Who knows?
Have you ever been unfaithful to your wife?
No.
Number 7. Enoch Nucky Thompson, Boardwalk Empire.
First rule of politics, kiddo. Never let the truth get in the way of a good story.
His title may be Treasurer of Atlantic County, New Jersey, but Nucky's the boss. Based on an actual Prohibition-era historical figure, Thompson is both a sharp, charismatic Republican politician and a ruthless gangster who uses his power for his own benefit and eliminates those who get in his way.
I am not seeking forgiveness.
With crimes like voter fraud, murder, and bootlegging littering his resume, he's the archetype corrupt politicians aspire to.
You're like an onion, Mr. Thompson. The more layers we peel.
I prefer to think of myself as an artichoke.
Number 6. Nancy Botwin, Weeds.
How was your day?
Okay. I got taken into custody, questioned, released.
And?
Had pancakes for breakfast.
Widow, mother, drug dealer. Nancy's done everything and everyone.
Excuse me for trying to bring a little beauty into an ugly world.
Once her breadwinning husband unexpectedly dies, she starts dealing pot to keep up with the Joneses. However, as she delves deeper into the drug trade, things get messy.
Well, where's the money?
Ain't no money, fool! I'm a criminal.
This suburban mom tries to set a good example for her kids, but the Mexican cartels, jail, and assassination attempts make it tough for us to call her a good parent.
My weed is about to burn to the ground. My customer base is about to burn to the ground. For that, I don't have insurance. Couldn't get them to offer me a drug dealer loss of product policy.
Omar coming! Hey, y'all, here he comes!
Number 5. Omar Little, The Wire.
Yo, son, come on. Yo, Omar coming, man. Oh, shit!
Omar's got two distinct sides. On the one hand, he lives by a strict moral code, takes his grandma to church, doesn't curse, is good to his boyfriends, and refuses to harm those not involved in the game.
Oh, God!
On the other, he's bizarro world Robin Hood, intimidating and stealing from street dealers with his trademark scar, sawed-off shotgun, and ultra-quotable dialogue.
It ain't what you taking, it's who you taking it from, you feel me?
But watch out, when you hear him whistling, you better run.
Hey, yo, lesson here, babe. You come at the king, you best not miss.
Number 4, Don Draper, Mad Men. He drinks like a fish, smokes like a chimney, and wears a suit like nobody else. Don's cool, and he's not all bad.
She has a husband in Vietnam and a baby at home.
But mostly, he's an unmitigated asshole, acting purely out of self-interest. The more we learn about Don Draper's, Dick Whitman's backstory, the more we understand his treatment of his subordinates, friends, and many, many lovers.
Does it make you feel better to think that I'm like you?
But that doesn't make him any less of an anti-hero.
What? No, that's not the point.
Number 3, Tony Soprano, The Sopranos. This Goomba reignited TV's anti-hero trend. Like many bad guy good guys, Tony struggles to keep his lives as a loving, supportive father and a brutal mob boss separate. Ultimately, Tony thinks he's a good guy, and his panic attacks, existential crisis, and sense of humor make him a protagonist you can get behind. But it's his vicious crimes, philandering, and anger management issues that make you question your judgment when you do.
What the is wrong with you? Didn't Paulie tell you I ain't been feeling good? You know what? I wet my ass with your feelings. Thanks a lot. Drive the car.
Number 2, Walter White, Breaking Bad.
I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Who knew the danger would be a high school chem teacher? When Mr. White is diagnosed with terminal cancer, he uses his skills to ensure his family's financial safety, and that means cooking up boatloads of the best meth in New Mexico. Pretty soon, Heisenberg morphs from an everyday guy into a murderer and drug kingpin when greed gets the better of him. Honestly, though, it could happen to anyone.
What is going on with me is not about some disease. It's about choices. Choices that I have made. Choices I stand by.
Number 1, Dexter Morgan, Dexter.
Hey, wanna play? And yes, I wanna play. I really, really do.
After witnessing his mother's murder, Dexter's dark passenger emerges and can only be satisfied one way.
See, I can't help myself either.
With Harry's code as protection, Dex works as a mild-mannered Miami Metro blood spatter analyst by day, and by night he hunts criminals who've escaped justice and sentences them to death.
It's time for you to go away.
While we applaud Dexter for ridding the world of bad dudes, ultimately he kills because he likes it, and that ruins everyone he loves.
All my life I thought I needed you, but I couldn't survive without you. It was the other way around. It was the other way around.
Do you agree with our list?
I told you to stop talking.
Who do you think is the most badass TV anti-hero? For more top 10s about your favorite shows, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Then let's leave it at that, shall we?